All right. So, forgot to do something. All right, all right. So, a little late on this stream. I actually just came back home from work. I was watching the stream on the way home, and I mean, there wasn't really anything huge that got announced or anything crazy that happened. So we're just gonna start the stream now. I don't feel like going an hour and a half or going 2 hours of like just them talking about the story. I mean, we all know they're just going back and doing a little review on the story. How you doing, Yuna? Welcome, welcome. How you doing, guys? Gotta bring this up here. There's no news so far. I was watching this. Oh, they're not. It's not on. Sorry. I was actually watching this on the way home. I didn't. Nothing's been announced. The only thing that's like announced is that all the players will be getting 10 million QP if the person on the left answers all the questions right, which we all know she is. But yeah, I mean, nothing too crazy is happening right now. They're just again going through the story. They're talking about the first part of FGO right now. They're just like, going back, looking over. Like, oh, this server was cool. This part of the story was cool. Like nothing crazy is going on right now.
Especially, it's a very important chapter.
Yeah.
We encounter one of the very important enemy.
Yeah.
Toward the end of.
Can you guys hear the stream? Oh, not the stream. Can you guys hear this? By the way, this pre-recorded video.
The last main singularity.
Yeah.
It's kind of we had to go back and make sure it
Finished big.
Yeah. So hopefully you guys can experience the story for yourself. And next, we're going to go into the last part of the last.
So they're gonna now talk about Solomon. No.
Come on, Lauren.
The last singularity or the last chapter for part 1. So
You got this.
let's see how Lauren does. All right, that was an easy question. Next question is for the end of part 1. So, what was the name of the great armor Sakata Kingdom?
Oh, I must compliment you on your last video. Clean cut and shave, no glasses. Look. Thank you. Yeah, I decided needed to shave, needed to get a haircut. Can't look like a mess, anymore.
Or C, giant gorgeous golden huge bear. Or D, Terra gorgeous golden huge bear. So which gorgeous golden huge bear? How gorgeous?
How gorgeous? I'm gonna go with option A. So I feel like
And a CBC event, let's tango. Maybe they'll announce it here. I doubt it. I think they're just gonna focus on Road to 7. Of course, Road to 7 in Japan. I mean, nothing too crazy happened. I don't think Japan never had like a stream for Road to 7, if I'm not mistaken. So
Okay.
they just release videos,
Bear is the answer. Yeah. We're almost there for the 10 million QP. Woo.
Lauren finished part 1. Let's go.
Part 1. 4 more questions to go. Woo.
All right. We have a video, right?
Yes, we do. Let's take a look at the video first.
I mean, overall, what I think about the stream overall right now, I mean, again, there's nothing too crazy. They're just talking about, the chapters, like going, just doing like a review for everyone. So nothing too crazy, but it's basically just them celebrating, Road to 7. Solomon, Merlin. How you doing, Virgil? Yeah, so Jun. I like how they use this BGM for this. This is the final trial at the end of your long, perilous journey.
So, the final singularity, the Grand Temple of Time Solomon. There's actually not a lot I feel like we can even talk
I
about.
know. It's really cool.
Because the entire thing from beginning to finish is spoiler.
Pretty much.
Shh.
There are servants in it, that is true. There is also an enemy that is fought in a place called the Temple of Solomon. The main character is also present. I believe Mash is also present.
All I have to say is, when I first experienced...
For some reason, I don't know why those two in the middle are there. Like they haven't. I mean,
I've experienced a
the
mobile game like this,
the gentleman in the middle
scale.
has
That was a lot of
has barely talked in this stream. All he did was just talk about Altera,
of going back and
which is
checking.
nothing wrong with that.
I
But
remember when
like,
I was playing Solomon,
say something.
I was having...
Like everyone else, like it's everyone else that's talking a lot. So
And I was crying. And then yeah. Oh, whatever.
I wasn't gonna go there. But
Whatever.
yeah.
Whatever. So I was playing, I was crying. They're just like, what are you doing? This is sad. Yeah, I think it's for a mobile game. I think this is why Vagrant Order it's very unique. I think in the mobile game.
I mean, yeah, I get that. I mean, I mean, he's probably the shy type. I mean, which again, I don't see anything wrong. I understand why he's here. He helped, you know, bring out the NA version of FGO. I mean, this is like what the main staff, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think they said that earlier. This is the main staff of the USA version of FGO. So I mean, yeah, I understand you want to bring the main staff who's been working on this game since the first year release of the game, and I mean it's always cool to acknowledge that. But I do think I do want, if he's gonna be on here, you do want him to like talk a little more.
I don't want to go too in depth into it. When you play through all the 7 singularities and you got to Solomon.
Because like I want to know, like, you know, what he feels about everything. Like that's how I see it personally.
And I encourage, let's say for example,
I think she might be the translator. Like I think I don't remember their names. I'm sorry. But the lady next to the gentleman, I think she was the official translator for the guests at Anime Expo, or usually all the guests at the anime events, if I'm not mistaken.
We spent a lot of time saying not a lot, but I mean, and even if you did skip through Solomon, you can go back and reread it. It's there.
So
2 on the right, yeah. Albert's basically like the lead for FGO NA. The gentleman Jesus, I believe he's like the I don't know, I can't remember his title, but I think he also translates the game, if I'm not mistaken. Not translate. I think he's like the lead local director. I think I don't know. I don't remember. But all I know is Albert is like the main person in charge of the USA FGO. The women. I do know the woman next to the gentleman. I know she translates at the events. I think she also translates for them for the game as well. I think they were just talking about it a little bit. because they were talking about Jaggerman. I think all the cat puns came from her. That's what I'm getting from their conversation. The one on the far left, I actually don't know what she does. All I know is she is answering questions for Who Wants to Be a QP Millionaire.
Yeah, you're getting it.
Lauren has another question.
Lauren, there you go. That's her name.
Oh, yeah, okay, we're going back to the QP. Oh.
Yeah, that was right then, wasn't it?
USA Tour. Yes.
Oh, man. That.
So that happened after Solomon.
Yeah.
Because we make sure that everybody who finished Solomon will cry as you enter.
Yeah, we put that right at the entrance.
Right at the entrance.
That was one of the meanest things we've ever done.
I actually saw people, it's like, you put that at the entrance? Oh my god.
Yeah, but it was really
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
If we chant Lost Bill 6 anime in live chat, maybe they'll release it code. I don't know, not here.
Yeah,
Not here.
it's just
No,
New York, but
if
this
if you want LB6 LB6 anime, then you do it when they release a survey in Japan.
Yeah.
The survey in Japan, like anything, if a company releases a survey, you take it, because those surveys are what get things done. Remember, they released a survey to the fans. Hey, what chapter do you want to see animated? Do you want to see a movie? Do you want to see a TV anime? And that's how Babylonia and Camelot got anime adaptations. So whenever Japan releases a survey, you take that survey and you write what you want, and you write what you want to see.
That was a lot of fun.
Yes. So, good times.
Albert House, that's right.
Albert House. But then the same thing still done.
Well, it was because he was trying to. What was he trying to make off with the prize?
No. What was it? No, I guess.
I have not played Rebirth yet. I'm actually installing it right now as we speak. I'm prepared because I'm planning to stream it right after this. So it's right now installing on my PS5 right now. So I'm getting ready.
It's almost weird to think about how long ago that was.
It's currently at 60%. 60%.
What is time?
It was 2018.
2019. It was the beginning of 2019, like March-ish? February?
That's 5 years ago now.
Yeah.
Wow.
We lost.
Oh my god, he talked. He talked.
But anyway.
We lost a sense of time, for sure.
Back to the quiz.
Back
Let's
to
see
your
how
question.
Lauren does for the pseudo singularities.
Yeah.
For the part 1.5 quizzes. So, alright, so now we have 4 more questions left.
It's gonna be hard.
For part 1.5.
It's gonna be hard.
For the Epic of Remnant.
Oh, Stellar Blade is coming to PC next year? Oh, I thought it was going to release on PS5 and PC at the same time. Oh, okay.
In quarantined territory of Malice, Shinjuku were summoned as phantom spirits. Phantom spirits. And there's more than one right answer.
That's cheating.
You have to pick all of the right answers from the 4. So your choices are
No, you didn't miss anything, Jonathan.
James Moriarty,
They're just talking about the story part 1 right now.
Hessian Lobo, the Avenger
It's
of
basically a
the
recap stream. They might announce something at the end, which I highly doubt it's anything big, because in Japan they didn't really announce anything crazy.
Mash Kill.
But if anything, they'll probably just preview the next chapters for Lost Boat or whatever. But I don't think you should expect anything huge from this stream.
Phantom spirits.
Again, this is just a stream to celebrate FGO Road to 7.
Oh man.
It's a tricky question.
I think I have to use the lifeline.
With 3 questions to go, you sure?
This is, it's not multiple choice, it's a selection.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they gave the USA version a bunch of same chords. That'd be nice, right?
Ask the audience. Don't fail the audience.
Alright, audience. I mean,
Audience.
the 3 audience. 3 audience. What is the answer?
All that apply.
So now I guess we're going into Epic Revenant now, right? Because they're talking. This is a Shinjuku question.
It's definitely not deep.
So what is this?
Hello?
Hello, audience, audience. It's ANC.
LB7 probably December for NA.
You sure?
I can see it.
Trust the audience. I don't know if I trust the audience.
Do you trust the audience?
Are you aware that
I can't give you the answer. I can't.
are you there's censorship in FF7? Like what? Like what censorships? Why is there censorship in FF7? That makes no sense.
BNC, 10 million security stick on it.
Can I blame him if he's wrong?
Yes, you can.
No, you said it after the fact.
So BNC, and the answer is BNC. But we still have 3 more questions. All right, let's talk about Shinjuku. Thanks, Blazer Albert. So I guess I'm the couch Albert now.
No more lifelines, Lauren.
And no more lifelines.
Pressure's on. That's true.
But if any of them,
Don't psych her out. We want the QP. Yeah, I know.
but anyway, video.
Video.
Let's take a look at video.
Pseudo Singularity Humanity Foundation Value. From what I heard, they made Tifa's breast smaller in some flashback sequence when she was younger. That's it. Oh, that's not too bad. Yeah, Shinjuku is definitely great. Yeah, everyone wanted these Spiritron. Wait, the NA doesn't have the Spiritron dresses yet, right? If I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember Shakespeare getting chained up like that. Just in case. Mute. Just in case. Oh, you guys already have? Okay.
This is part 1.5. I still remember seeing that narrated trailer for the first time. I was like, oh my god, what's going to happen now?
Oh, yeah.
Who
Yeah, I
are all
remember
these people? Pseudo Singularity 1, we introduced a new system.
Yes.
So we start hiding people's
That's
true
right. The
names
new
now.
the new system came in
And,
during
The
that.
Archer of Shinjuku, which you should know the name by now,
Yeah, you should.
have 2 different set of Noble Phantasm voice,
Right.
depending on if you have unlocked his true name or not. So that part was pretty cool. You have to play through the story to know who they are, to know their true name, and there are people that go through the stories like, I think this person or this servant is so and so.
Yeah, I remember seeing a lot of that.
Yeah.
And then we did also get some returning faces in
Yes.
the forms of John Alter and Altria Alter.
Yes.
I really enjoyed their just like odd couple relationship.
Uh-huh.
That was a lot of fun to go through.
And we also have our favorite Count of Monte Cristo.
Yes, we
Mandantes.
do. He's also the only Count of Monte Cristo.
Oh, the Emmy Alter backstory. Are they gonna talk about it? I wonder if they're gonna talk about it.
Also, we got maybe not the best boy because I think we've established that, but we did get a very good boy.
Oh, Cavill the second.
Yes, he was extremely cute.
Even we still.
I don't think they're gonna
sometimes
talk
we
about
have
the
it in
Emiya
conventions, even
incident,
right now.
the
Yeah.
drama, the Emiya drama.
No, you can't have that. That's ours.
That's ours. Someone attempted. Don't take our stuff. Don't take our stuff at conventions. But yeah, it's the
Just in
first
general.
one where the story kind of sidetracked. You know, we thought we saved the world,
We had a nice moment of thinking that we
Right.
had.
and then now with pseudo singularities, we're going through kind of different issues.
It's well, and the theming for the pseudo singularities is interesting. I think one of the things that I really like, and this is just 'cause
Hearing
I'm a
Altria
sucker
makes
for
me
fiction.
angry.
So
Well,
if anybody's
that is
watching
the
something
official
that's,
way
like,
to
writing
spell
something with me in mind, here's the trailer.
Altria.
I
So
really love seeing evil characters used for good.
it's official.
So the
Nasu said it
fact that
himself.
In order to go to this singularity, you basically had to be an evil character.
Did you
So we
read
had
the
to prove- we
CCC
had to
Seraph
get
manga?
out
I buy
things.
the Seraph manga.
I just
actually
love
have it.
that narrative trope.
I mean-
So getting John Alter and Saber Alter working to help us and working together / against each other / just being hateful to each other was
Being hateful to each other.
I mean, you gotta. That's what that was.
Right.
But I really enjoyed that dynamic, and I think it was handled in a really
I
interesting
collect the
way.
manga.
And you also get to see a very human side of a lot of characters who are traditionally stonier or
Yeah,
evil.
I
or
collect the
just
manga.
not-
I like
not
the
so
manga. A
many
lot of
that are
new
as great,
things
but this
come out in the
really, like,
manga, so
You learn some
definitely
things about Avengers
definitely
in
great.
the story that are really interesting, just as far as how that class works. And you get insights into the minds of some of these characters and how they see you.
And plus,
as
I
a
like the
protagonist.
artwork too. I like the
And
artist
it's-
that draws
it's
this
also,
manga.
You know, it's we have to go out without Mash.
That's true.
Yeah, she's not deploying with
Yeah.
us. Did you guys forget that? it has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mashi doesn't come with us a lot nowadays.
As this kind of that narrative progress, we see how the characters and even Mash herself respond to that situation.
It's a new, you know, the part 1 we saw a lot of development in
Yeah.
MASH throughout, so now she's having to develop in a different sense because
Yeah.
she's no longer there with you,
Yeah,
and so she's having to deal with that, and it's really interesting.
yeah. And then that kind of story kind of develops throughout
Yeah.
the entire 4 pseudo singularities. But let's go back to the quizzes and let's take a look at the next
Come
couple
on, Lauren,
singularities.
come on, Lauren, come on.
Lauren, almost there. Back to the quiz. Back to Blazer Albert. 3 more questions. 3 more questions. All right.
I'm not too surprised they haven't added Shido vs Mew
The subterranean
or
world
Mew
of
vs
Fort
Shido. I'm not
Barton.
surprised at all.
Which servant tried to use the phantasmal floating city, Laputa, for their grand scheme? So is it A, Penthesilea, the berserker of El Dorado, or B, Christopher Columbus, the writer of the Resistance, or is it C, Scheherazade, caster of the Nihilist city, or D, Wu Zetian, assassin of the Nihilist city?
Nice pronunciation there.
Thanks.
I actually do know this one,
Okay.
which might surprise some people. But it is caster of the Nightless City, Scheherazade.
You are correct! Yeah! Woo! Okay, back to Couch Albert.
Oh, we're almost there, Lauren.
Almost there.
We're almost there.
Home stretch. 2 more
Home
questions.
stretch. All right, video time.
Yes, let's take a look at video first.
Pseudo Singularity Like, I mean, this is just me. Personally, this is just me. Like, I really feel like they should get some like content creators on these streams. You know, like because you want you obviously want FGO to do better. I do think content creators will obviously spark up the like they'll spark up the stream more, and then content creators are obviously a lot used to being on live streams. I think they should definitely consider that. I mean, we've been saying this for like us FGO content creators have been saying this all the time. Like they should really get those who make FGO content on their streams. I mean, I'm not saying personally me, but there are so many content creators that make FGO content in English that I think would be wonderful on these streams. I think again they'll make the streams more livelier. I mean, I remember they had these random guests that no one even knew, and they had no idea what FGO was about. Like that was weird. Like they should never do that. They should always, like, if they're gonna get someone as a guest, they should get someone that knows FGO, that knows Fate. Like what was her name again? The Asian content. Like I think she was a content creator. I don't remember where she was from though. But yeah, I think they should definitely get content creators that enjoy FGO for sure, and like have passion for FGO. I mean, if they're worried about budget, then hey, I'll do it for free. Like I don't live that far from their office. I think their office is in Santa Monica, if I'm not mistaken. I live like 30-40 minutes away. It's like, I mean, I would join their streams for free. Like that's how that's how much passion I have for FGO. I would definitely do it, for free. But I think there are, I'm not sure how many LA based or Southern California based content creators there are for FGO. I mean, I know we have a lot of like Spanish speaking FGO players that live outside of America. I know we have a lot of foreign FGO players, like, in Canada, and just like not in America. So I do believe there are a lot of FGO creators in the LA area or near the LA area. So I think they should definitely look into that. I really do. Like, I mean, going in this long, I mean, I know they barely do streams for FGO, for the NA side at least, but I still think it'd be great to have some FGO content creators on their streams. I really think it would spark up a little bit, definitely.
So I think that was the right time to have Astolfo with you, because you did.
Oh, I'm sorry. The office I'm talking about is Aniplex USA. The Aniplex USA office, I believe, is in Santa Monica, which is again is in LA.
There to lighten things up a little.
Right.
And yeah, the whole.
I don't know if this is an office or this is like a hotel room that they're using. It looks like a hotel room. I don't know.
We did do a Hollow Earth.
We did do a Hollow Earth. I think that also give us.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they have. I forgot. They always get Hololive Hololive members. Yeah. I completely forgot about that. I mean, yeah, they should get Hololive members on here. I think that would be great. I don't know how big they are in FGO, those two, those Hololive members, but I think at least get some content creators on here would be great.
Fergus still Fergus.
I mean, that's the thing.
Or I mean,
you were always the person you were, for better and for worse.
I just think it's really the budget. Like I think it's budget, honestly, to be really honest with you.
To be honest,
it's either the budget, it's either that one, or it's because the Japanese side, their Japanese office is like, nah, we don't want you to do that, because I mean, they're a Japanese company. I know how Japanese companies run. They always have to go through like a pyramid. They always have to ask someone, hey, can we do this? And then that person has to go to approval. They're the approval process, basically, and they have to go through this person. It's like that, and it's really annoying. Japan is super annoying when it comes to that stuff, but I'm pretty sure they have requested something like that. I'm sure they threw the idea out to that, like, hey, let's get content creators
played Agartha, you
to
understand the
you know,
tightrope that we were walking
to be
Yeah.
playing
And if
to
you
be on our
haven't,
streams or
when
stuff
you
like
get
that,
to
or
it,
let's
and
sponsor content
I really
creators.
seriously suggest
But
playing
I'm
through
pretty
part
sure
1.5
you know
because if
the
nothing
top
else, there
people
a
are
lot of
like
really cool
no,
characters and moments
like
in it.
that's probably
And
something.
there's some great stories.
I mean, it's like
but
I think the reason why
you'll probably
Hololive
understand when you
members
get to this what
got
we're
the
talking about in terms of
sponsorship is
the tightrope
because
that we
I
were
mean
walking, with localizing
it's
this.
Hololive.
It was a challenge.
They have
The
millions of
process, and I
subscribers.
remember
They have
you
millions
and
of
I, the other editor at the
followers.
time, just talking a lot about, like, okay, we're gonna
And
do
you
this.
know they
Yeah,
have
we're gonna do that.
dedicated
All right,
fans.
this is
They
gonna
really do. Like Hololive
Alright,
members
let's
have dedicated
roll it back and
fans.
try this
If a
again.
Hololive member is doing
Because
something, these fans will do
localization
something.
is, a lot of
That's
times,
basically
is
how it
instinct.
is. Like you
It-
like
it's
if
instinct
Hololive
that-
members push merchandise,
that
people will
translators
buy
tend
them.
to want
If
to
they push a
see
game, people will play them.
It's the nature of
So
the work.
I do feel
especially
like
editing,
Hololive
PC
is
styles.
a given no matter
Naturally,
what
our
company
daily
you are.
lives kick
It
in,
doesn't have to be
right?
FGO,
You'll be
Grand Blue
like, do we
Fantasy,
really have to
Metal
put
Gear
it this
Solid,
way?
whatever.
Yeah.
You know, like
And so at the time,
if
I
you
really had to
sponsor
be like,
Hololive, you can't go
yes,
wrong.
you really
That's
do have
that's
to
why I do
word it
believe
this
maybe
way.
yeah
I
they should
remember a
get
couple of
those two
conversations with you that were
Hololive
like,
members
can
on
we-
these streams. I
ultimately,
think it
yeah,
would definitely
that's-
brighten
when I
brighten
say
it
the
up,
ethics of localization,
make it
that's what
more
I'm talking about.
exciting.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
sometimes
That's
it's
definitely
difficult,
something
but
that
this was,
they
I
should
think,
really
in a
really
lot of
consider.
ways,
But I'm sure they have to pay
the most
Hololive a
difficult one.
lot of
Yeah.
money, just to get him on. You know.
It's a very hard balance to find on what we can do, how we can write. So yeah, for people, yeah, like what Michael said, if you have not experienced it, once you go through it, you'll be like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. So yeah, that's Agartha, and we have two more.
Two more.
Pseudo
Come on,
Singularity.
Lauren. No lifelines. 2 questions. No pressure.
All right,
All right.
back to the quiz. Almost.
Yeah,
there.
again, I have nothing wrong. I see
In the
nothing
stage
wrong
of carnage,
of
Shimoza,
getting Hololive
which
members
store
to
master
you know
servant
to get sponsored for
helped
FGO.
the
I think
character
that's great.
stabilize the servant
I just find it a little
system? A,
I just
Sashiro.
I just really think they
Or
should
B,
really push it. Getting
Shutendo.
guests on these streams. That's just me again, just me.
Minamoto no Raiko. Or D, Tomoe Gozen, Archer of Inferno.
Yeah, I can definitely eliminate Tomoe Gozen. So,
Why does he look like Moist Critical? Everyone wants to be Moist Critical, dude.
currently, it is Shutendo.
Yeah, Ina from Hololive. Wait.
Yes, I am not falling.
Yeah, Ina from Hololive EN is an artist for.
your
Is she
turn.
really? Wait, is Ina really an artist for FGO NA
Yeah.
or for FGO in general?
There. Almost there.
I actually did not know that. What
Almost
did she?
there.
What did she draw?
Back to you, Culture Albert.
Lauren, 1 more to go.
One more.
Oh, we're almost there. The moment that your question is about is actually my favorite moment from Shimosa. Yeah, it was one of the most interesting.
Like I know the people that drew
video first.
their
Video first. I was like,
their
video first.
characters
You want me
drew
to
for
push the-
FGO, but Ina actually drew something for
Alright,
FGO.
video first.
I actually did not know that. Oh, which events did she draw? I actually did not know that. Oh. She. I wonder what she drew then. I'm actually curious of what she drew.
剣豪7番勝負
Wait, did she say that herself or? Whooper free? Whooper free?
私に力を朝日の輝きを
Oh, she actually draws for like Azura Lane and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Hey.
立ち向かうは地味猛量アキラ説イナ7期の英霊剣豪参りましょう。
Oh, she did draw that.
試合舞台フェイトグランドオーダーエピックオブレムナント英霊
Oh yeah, she drew the New Year's CE. Oh wow, that's cool.
Okay, so we're just gonna go right
I
into
never
it.
knew that.
Okay, so the question that you were asked, and that's why I'm sitting. I was like, come on, you have to get this. You have to get this. You have to get this. I would have just been like, come on.
That's pretty
do you know
cool.
how hard I worked
I
on
did not
Very
know that.
Good? No, so okay, so this is like one of the sort of awkward things. Since we're talking about awkward localization things, and walking a tightrope. The moment that your question is about, when Shuten fixes you. She's torturing you, like brutally torturing you, but it's also very sensual because Shuten's doing it, and that's just kind of how she approaches everything. So writing.
Oh yeah, I mean Ina's what do you call it, character design for her Hololive character design. I know that's drawn by the same artist as you know, Abigail and Hokusai. That I know. I've met that artist in Japan. I've met the artist at Comiket.
Fascinating to localize, and I really enjoyed doing it. Even though it was probably one of the most viscerally horrible moments in FGO. Thinking about just how painful that must have been. So yeah, that's how we're starting it off.
Wow. I don't want to follow that. System-wise, we have special cut-in.
Oh, those intros were cool.
Those intros were really cool. Before every single Swordmaster fight.
Voiced too.
Voiced too.
Yeah.
And speaking of, we also, man, I can't talk about the ending.
No, we really can't.
Damn it!
I know you want to, but we can't.
Oh, I love that part
Just
so
understand
much!
that if you played the ending of Shimosa, or if you get to the ending of Shimosa, just you can probably hear Albert's fanboy squeal toward the end, from wherever you may be in the world. It's like echoing through time and space as we speak. No, but I like the format of it was really cool.
Yeah.
It's the whole dreamscape thing is really interesting, and as a framing device, mapping servants onto that was really
definitely Epic Remnant Chapter 3 was my favorite. I enjoyed it so much.
The new servants were cool.
Anime, win, make it
Murasa?
happen. Everyone wants to see Shimosa to get an anime. They know that.
Goes in with her just. Those were
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh yeah, I found her her Twitter, like, or her X
and
account.
not always with
I saw the artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an interesting story, and your companion servant Musashi, who we still haven't even mentioned yet.
I was like,
Your
are we talking
udon
about-
obsessed.
Are we talking about
companion
Musashi?
servant. What is it with sabers and food? I know, but like, have you noticed that just sabers are very food obsessed as a group?
I mean, now that you mention it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's not just me.
Sabers, Musashi.
Yeah, saber Musashi.
Musashi, now we know after so many years, Musashi become a very key character.
Yeah.
To,
So definitely play Shimosa to get that background.
for a Fate Grand Order, and we saw her appear in other Fate titles as well. But yeah, following Musashi along through Shimosa.
Yeah.
It's we always talk about, like Michael will actually talk about with other editor as well, about the character Musashi. In a way, it's a very I don't want to say it's a very anime-like. It's not, but
But I know what you mean.
yeah, it's Fate usually is focused on multiple parties.
Yeah.
Focus on it and have them. It's a one story look from different parties' perspective comes together.
Fate stuff tends to be kind of ensemble,
Yes.
but Shimosa really isn't.
Yeah.
Shimosa is really.
No, Shinjuku is not underrated at all.
Yes. And of course
Shinjuku
you
is
find out
definitely
about
is
a
very
lot of other
popular.
characters as well. But yes, like you said, it's not a lot of
I
time
mean,
just
if you're
to
talking
do
about
and
out
basically
of
follow one
a
character's
whole,
journey
then yeah, I think
Kind
yeah,
of
you
it.
might be right. Shinjuku might be a little underrated.
from it's really about Musashi's growth from beginning to end. That M fight is probably one of the
Like for sure,
coolest
like I
fights.
think a
we're
lot,
not
like
talking about that.
definitely Japan
Yes,
loves
but we're not
Shimosa,
talking about it. I'm
and
just
then
saying it's really
America. I think
cool.
America, the
Like,
NA version,
before
everyone
Albert
loved.
spoils
Everyone
Shimosa,
loved
I think we
Salem.
should probably go to Lauren's next question.
Okay, so next is the last question
Come on, this is for all the marbles, Lauren.
for all 10 million QP. No pressure.
No pressure.
All right, back to Blazer Albert. All right, this is the moment. This is the last question. If you get this one right, every player of
Oh no! Everyone gets 10 million QP, guys.
will get 10 million
It's not like this was scripted.
Everything's stake on this question. If you get this one wrong, all the previous answer doesn't matter. It's zero. It's 10 million QP or nothing. So everything right on this last question. You ready? And you have no more lifeline. So, in the Forbidden Avant Garden Salem, at which cycle was Lavinia brought to Salem? Is it A, 4? Is it B, 6? Is it C, 55? Or is it D, 3,106? At which cycle was Lavinia brought to Salem?
And this, I have no lifelines left. Oh Lord.
So everything right on this answer.
And my options are
I actually don't remember this. It's been a while.
55?
55 or 3,100.
I don't remember this at all. I really don't remember this.
I don't know the answer.
Just take a wild guess. It's only 10 million QP.
Yeah, even I don't remember this.
6?
Are you sure about 6?
No, I just said I wasn't.
You sure? Do you want to go? Do you want to change it to 4? Maybe this one time I'm speaking the truth. Do you want to change it to 4?
I don't trust you, so I'm gonna stick with 6.
Oh wow, hurtful. Hurtful. You sure you want to stick with 6?
Yes.
All right. Well, the answer is 6. Ah! So so our contestant Lauren got all the questions correct. That means it's 10 million QP for everybody.
Yay! NA version gets 10 million QP, guys.
QP. So, that concludes the quiz segment. Thank you, Lauren, for joining us. And then back to the couch crew, we'll be talking more about FGO, and we actually have some game information we'd like to announce.
Oh, okay. So they do have game
and
information.
talk
There you
about
go.
the state of the game as well. So stay tuned. We still have more for you.
Yeah, Lauren!
QP.
Why not Saint Courts?
So Lauren answered all the questions correctly.
Where are the Saint
Never
Courts
doubt
at?
Never doubted you. Well,
Yeah, really? You're really after everything's that you're really?
never doubted you.
Uh-huh.
Never doubted you. 10 million QP.
Hey,
I know we got
I
that in
kept
the
saying I
bag.
believed you could do it.
We know you
I
got that in
kept
the bag.
saying I believed you could do it. I can't speak to my state of mind at the moment.
But this is the last recap video we have for the last Pseudo Singularity. So, video.
QP Hell's forever. I'm not in QP Hell at all. Ha 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 ha. Geronimo! Hey, look, it's Carter. Lavini. I completely forgot Matahari was here in this chapter. I completely forgot about that. Hopkins!
虚無より現れ、その指先で触れたもう、我が父なる神よ。バラの眠りを越え、いざ究極の魔へと至らん。クリフォーン
Yeah, you can definitely get 10 million. 10 million QP is very, very easy to get in FGO. Just do 2 runs and 10 million QP. Boom, easy. So it's super easy to get 10 mil. Definitely one of the best opening songs for FGO.
Salem, it's I feel like Michael can just take all the way.
Yeah, this is the one that was. I felt like someone was just staring at me while they were writing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Who was staring at you from where?
I don't want to think too much about that because if you think about it, then it pays attention to you, and we don't want that. Yeah. So Lovecraftian horror has always been just like one of my very favorite things, and when I found out that we were gonna do a Lovecraft chapter, I was just like, oh, I'm gonna go home and reread everything, which I did. And, yeah, no, which turned out to be a good idea at a number of points in the story. I was like, oh, I'm so glad I read this. But then I had to then go and read about the Salem witch trials because the Witchfinder General is in that, and what a historical character if you're not familiar with the Witchfinder General. I won't spoil anything, but he is a piece of work. So yeah, this was an interesting story. Abigail Williams.
So he does translate then. Okay, I didn't. Okay, so he does translate the story.
There's a story that many of you may be familiar with that features Abigail Williams, but then you have Lavinia Waitley, who is very much a Lovecraft character, and that family in that area of the country, and nothing good comes out of Massachusetts. if you're in a Lovecraft story, it's just like, oh no, we're in this part of the country. It's just everything is horrible and monsters everywhere and people doing crazy magic rituals, and so yeah, like a pale girl with a horn sticking out of her head doesn't even move the meter.
I should really get into the Lovecraft stories.
So
I've never
one of the
read.
things that I really enjoyed
I've read like
about
1 or
Salem
2 of them,
is
but like
about
I should really get into deep in to those.
Let's see, how do I say this without spoiling anything? A person makes an appearance in a very meta sort of way that speaks to a work of Lovecraft and also the person of Lovecraft. But this is the first time that in Fate we were dealing with like cosmic horror. I'm trying not to turn this into a TED talk, so like respond.
Part three.
Part 3 of the video series will be my 3-hour talk.
Yeah, how do we
on
interpret the original creator's intention of combining everything?
The mythos cycle of Salem and Salem's place in the Lovecraftian mythos, which, like, you could argue that case now because of the way
I feel like one
Singularity was
day
written.
I'm gonna get a docu-series, right? I'm gonna have you talk to the writers of Fate Grand Order.
Can I? I'm there for
Like
it.
That'd
this
be pretty cool.
conversation,
I would love to see that.
like the video.
I think that'd be pretty cool. They should definitely do that. Like get the writers and then talk about how they create these stories. I would love to see that.
How
I can definitely see Japan doing that
It would
actually.
have to be a lot, like a lot, to get us sitting across the table.
100K?
If you want, look up Tanabe Go's mangas. He adapts H.P. Lovecraft books into manga form. Oh, really? Okay, definitely. Tanabe Go.
Okay,
Wait,
whoa,
why did that sound so
Oh,
familiar?
that's more
Tanabe
than there are
Go.
people on the planet, so that at
Because
that
I
point,
do.
yeah.
Because there are a lot of times.
Okay, yeah, I'll definitely check that out.
It's also earlier we talk about from the localization perspective, we can only interpret what
Yeah.
the writers.
You think
already
Fate
wrote
is
on the paper.
confusing?
We have to find out.
I don't think it's
about,
confusing.
the
I think it's
writers that way,
intimidating for newer
and then we,
newcomers.
write it out in
It's for sure
And I-
hard to
that
understand at
outward
first,
describes
but
in a
like
sentence
if you're really
what
deep
is
into
a
Fate lore like
long
myself,
process. So
then
the
everything
thesis
just
we have
makes
to interpret
sense.
this.
It really
This is
does.
like,
Like it does
we
make
spend an
sense. I mean, there are
incredible
some,
amount of
you
time
know,
with the
some
text
parts of like, okay, why they do
determining
that?
those sorts of things,
That's a
and
little
it's-
confusing,
it's-
but like
so
literally the
I just
overall
wanna emphasize that,
universe,
you know, Albert said it in a
everything makes
sentence,
sense
and
if
he's
you're
correct.
really
But
deep
that
into
sentence
everything.
is doing a lot of
So
heavy
like
lifting
again,
in
like
terms
someone
of what
who
works behind that
started
very
from
short
literally
description
Fate
of
Stay
the
Night and then got
Especially when it
into
comes
Garden
to
of
people
Sinners,
Yeah.
Kano no Kyokai, Tsukihime,
he really likes
what do you call it?
Lovecraftian horror, but how
And then
our
all their
interpretation
other
of it is not
works,
necessarily the
Mahou
same
Tsukai no Yoru,
as the writer.
everything
we
basically
can
makes sense.
see through
It's
and
just
directly
that like
attach
again,
and
it's just very
of how they
intimidating
want to put
on
everything
how
together. That's
and
the
where to
process of
start
localization.
It often
in
it
the
often
Type
helps
Moon
that
universe.
Salem was
That's
very-
probably
very
the
clear
one
in terms
thing
of, like, okay, well, they read
newcomers
this
will
book,
have
they
trouble
read
with.
this short
I think that
story,
goes for
this
anything,
book.
right?
So it's easier.
I mean,
that does make
like
the process a lot
like
easier.
anything
Like,
that have
okay,
spin
well,
off,
I know exactly what
any
these are.
any
We can
IP
just go read
that has a
I don't need to know
spin-off,
this.
that have multiple
other things,
spin-offs,
no
it's
one
gonna
is
be
clear.
really hard to get
And
into.
certainly Salem had its moments of invention, like the plays that you're doing and those sorts of things.
Like same thing goes for like
it's a
Naruto.
very
Like
involved process.
there's not a lot of people know
So, I
this, but
actually,
like Naruto actually has a
know,
lot of spin-offs. Like I
actually
mean,
don't
it's in the same universe. It's just
I
like,
want
oh,
to
this is
do
what
that
happened during
documentary.
this
Yeah,
period. Oh, this is
so
what's
let us
happening
know
when
in
this
the
was
comment
happening
how
in
much
this
you
story,
actually really
kind
want
of
to
thing.
see that.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
Naruto is obviously
Yeah.
easy to understand because
Yeah,
it's a
if you-
shonen manga,
and it's something
but
actually,
like
you know,
for
we-
Fate, like
we
you
sometimes
really
talk a
have
little
to
bit
get
about
into like the small details to
and
understand
that
what
kind of-
what's
that
going
can
on
actually
in the
segue
Fate universe
into,
for sure.
You know, we use Caldea Break Room as a way to kind of talk about designers' perspective,
Yeah.
Illustrators, designers, programmers, everybody who's involved in the process of making FGO. And we have that monthly issue going on our social
Yeah.
media that we can help people understand the creation process more. And obviously through that we can kind of make this happen, but I do always want to kind of talk more in depth of the creation of Figure Order, and especially, you know, with the programmers and the artists, there's numerous quality of life that happen through the entire life cycle of Figure Order. You know, for people to have clairvoyance, you know what JP has, and like we talked about, like what, you know, Kano-san sometimes talk about, is that a lot of the quality of life updates, we have it earlier than the same time that Japan
Yeah.
had that content release. So especially right now, if you're just starting FGO, you know, the experience is very different.
Oh,
quality of
100%.
life
Yeah, I agree with
will
like.
help
Remember, I'm not sure if a lot of people know
FGO
this, but
going through
I say I bring this up all the
capabilities,
time.
catching up to the latest
FGO
chapters.
NA
A
didn't
lot easier, a lot
experience
more
hell.
enjoyable.
They never
A
experienced
lot
hell.
of the servers
JP
that we have
experienced
in game
hell.
have animation updates
What
already
I mean by hell,
of,
the
certain
loading,
quests that change their
maintenance hell,
skills.
the Saint
You have
Quartz,
access to
their
servers
gacha
if you're just
rates,
starting out that were available when the game came out, that can make a lot of the content
Waver
easier.
was horrible.
I mean, Salem
Just the
introduced
worst
Dark Age
5-star
Yes.
in the
and
entire
that
game
makes
at the
dealing with
start.
berserkers, like we mentioned, Kualter and
Right.
America,
France was
just
super
so
freaking
much
hard. France was so
And
hard.
so,
So you had to bring the savior of France.
If you this is the first time
Um,
watching, or you haven't really go through the earlier.
Yeah,
stories,
it's just
you can find
FGO
out.
had it pretty bad
We have a lot of quality of life updates now, so
in
we'll help you a lot
in JP.
with,
How you doing,
Israel
Camfrey?
will.
What's up, mean?
So definitely, or if you just feel like, hey, you know, I want to start FGO again.
What if they decided to introduce a new servant that NA get that would be what? Like an exclusive servant in NA? I would not be surprised. I mean, I said this before. I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. I think that, to be super honest with you, I think that'd be really cool.
We've come a long way.
Yeah.
I 100% they should do that. And then, of course, later bring it into the JP version.
We actually have a surprise message from one of the voice actors.
Oh, Kawasumi Ayako?
Yeah. So let's take a look.
Oh, Shimazaki Nobunaga!
レジェンドグランドオーダーではアルジュナ岩窟王アルジュナオルタを、担当させていただいてます島崎信長です、メインシナリオ第1部 1.5 部振り返り配信番組ということで皆さん楽しんでいらっしゃいますか？はい、ということでまあ正直全部のシーンがね印象的なのでまあ私が担当させていただいているキャラクターっていうところに焦点を当てますと第1部まあアルジュナはいアルジュナはですねまあどこまで言っていいかちょっとね難しいんですが終章のちょっとカルナとねはい競ってるところが僕はすごく好きでしたあんなに苦労するねあいつらをさあ何体倒せるか勝負だみたいなもうなんかスコアを競っているぞってあんなに苦労したやつらをみたいなところがなんか2人のやっぱ強さとか凄さもそうだしアルジュナとカルナのなんか関係性っていうのもなんか前向きにこう表現されててすごく好きなシーンですそして 1.5 部もですねまあ同じ理由で、まあ、岩窟王エドモン・ダンテス関わるところで言うと
LB7 is gonna be hell for everyone
新宿がね最初は本物かと思いきや親とかっていろんなねミスリードがあったりしたんですが、まあ、結果彼が登場しましてで同じねアベンジャー仲間のジャンヌ・ウォルタちゃんとの、まあ、絡みといいますかここちょっと描写されてないとこなんですけど状態のこう絶対絶命のねジャンヌちゃんがジャンヌ
What do you mean he's not cosplaying? He has the color scheme as the what do you call it? Babylonia
あれその間に何があったのかなってもしかしたらこれはただの僕の想像ですけどFGO のゲーム内ではこう使われることはないと思うんですけど岩窟王のねこう別な宝具力をの講師があったのかなどうかななんていうなんかちょっと裏のね考察もはかどるようなこう
And the Toast Reality. No, I haven't read that yet.
ございました、そしてアドバイスそんなアドバイスなんかねするような立場じゃないんですけどまあ FGO に限ったことじゃないかもしれないんですけど自分のこう好きとか楽しいっていうのをまず優先していただくのが一番なんじゃないかな。
Wait, this is during anniversary. I think this is during. Oh, yeah, this is. Wait, is this Winterfest? Was he wearing that at Winterfest? This is either anniversary. This is recorded during Winterfest or anniversary. I think. I might be wrong.
攻略上はね、このサーバントはちょっとこのステージは不利だよみたいなのがあっても、でも自分はずっとこのサーバントと歩みたいから仮に攻略上不利でもこのサーバントと一緒に勝ち抜くんだみたいなそれもありですしまあ逆に、ね、逆になんかとにかくストーリーが読みたい先にガンガン進めたいストーリーを愛してる好きなんだってだから最適解というかねとにかく攻略に全振って一気に攻略していくぞっていうのもそれも愛だと思うんでぜひね愛を大切にして
I've been saying that all the time. Like what Shimazaki is saying, I've been saying that all the time.
以上アルジュナ岩窟王アルジュナオルタ役の島崎信長でしたバイバイ
Thank you Shimazaki-san for that wonderful video comment. And that kind of wraps up our recap segment. We talked a lot about FGO so far.
It's been a long journey.
Yep. But we have more to come because next we're going to talk about the latest game news for FGO. Ooh. So first, let's take
game
a
news
look
light.
at some of the stuff that's happening right now. So right now we have the White Day 2024 pre-release campaign.
Okay, White Day is going on right now for you guys, or going to happen.
Chance to get some Saint Chords and golden fruits for this logging bonus. So please don't miss your chance. Next, we have Advanced Quest Part 2. So Part 2 of the Advanced Quest is available right now. By completing the quest, Bones Upon Bones, players will receive a Craft Essence Maledict Bone Mountain, which will increase the drop rate of evil bones from battles. For a limited time, the craft essence Story of a Wolf will be added to the exchange mana prism shops in the DaVinci Workshop. Next is the latest game information for White
there
Day
you go.
2024.
So they are releasing some game information.
The event is called White Day Spectacles. And as part of the White Day Spectacle, the limited time event, 15 Big Spectacle Intellectual will be held.
Nice.
Let's take a look
This
at
is
the
definitely
video first.
Megane. Yeah, so Arjuna Altar should be coming back. Free Arjuna Altar. You wish. You wish. You know, definitely not the most memorable event when it comes to story, but for sure when it comes to like Spiritron dresses, yeah, for sure. 100%. Michael Jackson. I remember even myself saw this was Archangel Michael. Michael Jackson.
And now we have the prologue text, as always.
Carl can do it.
Carl can do it. Carl.
Okay, time to go fix another minute singularity. Under Da Vinci's enthusiastic command, Chaldea heads to a minute singularity in modern days, only to find themselves ambushed in an office building.
Why?
The group can't see, smell, or in any way sense the presence of this mysterious enemy. Before they can even figure out how they are being injured, they hear an unfamiliar service voice.
Is it just me or is everyone saying the same thing?
Following the voice's instructions, every member of the group puts on a pair of glasses they are given.
Never mind.
The instant they do, a demonic beast, fangs bared and ready to strike, appears before them.
Imagine actual
The group employs their enhanced analytical
MJ
skills
servant not happening.
to guide them in repairing the minute singularity. The spectacular battle, framing Master's future, begins now.
Yeah,
Wow.
Carl.
Carl's so expressive
I know.
when it comes to reading that too. I think in the future,
I
I'm
think
just
you can
gonna,
take this over.
yeah, I think I'm just going to have like Carl go through the rest of the slides. I mean, they're probably tired of my voice now.
Definitely tired of mine.
Yeah. Oh, I have glasses.
I'm not an intellectual.
So, as part of the event,
Yeah,
new
definitely
spiritual
story-wise
dress.
wasn't really the most
So
memorable
let's take a look at
event.
the new spiritual
But again,
dress.
spiritual dresses, yeah,
The
these are
spiritual dress
definitely.
Student Council President Arjuna will be available.
Yay!
And we have videos for it too.
世界は学びに満ちているならば今こそ人は学ぶ時
I love the Saint
知識こそが悪を
quotes.
倒すマハプララヤ
And next, in addition to the Student Council President Arjuna's spiritual dress, there is also a version where he wears glasses, and in addition, there will be 13 other servants with glasses, spiritual dress. So, you play this
Basically
event,
P4, yeah.
and you get glasses servant.
I want to point out that one of them is wearing sunglasses. Karna's wearing
Karna?
sunglasses.
They're glasses. Glasses.
Does that count? Maybe they're prescription
counts, it
sunglasses.
counts.
I don't know.
So next, let's go through how to play the event. So the story quest will be unlocked every day and collect White Day Spectacle Spiritual Dresses wardrobe tickets, complete event quests and get the event items and collect valuable rewards. And as we always say, use this chance, get your essential materials, get your level up
Yes.
materials. Event bonus, here's a list of event bonus servants.
Yeah, I mean, same old what we got in the JP
There
version.
are quite a few.
Yep. And next, let's take a look at some the campaign in more details. For a limited time, each logging bonus will be delivered with a message from Arjuna Altar. Logging each day during the bonus period and receive rewards like summon tickets, Stargazer's teapot, and even Lantern of Chaldea on the final day. Next. Logging during the campaign period, you will get a White Day Spectacle card key, which can be exchanged for one White Day Spectacle limited time craft essence. Speaking of the craft essence, let's take a look at them. So, the first craft essence is called Chaldea Deliquens. Oh, that's so cute.
It is really cute, isn't it? Poor thing.
Maybe my friend is getting more friends.
That's what that looks like.
Yeah!
They look like they're being friendly.
They're friends.
Nothing to worry about there.
Next, we have a
Definitely
night stream.
everyone's favorite CE, in my opinion. A night stream. This was definitely one of my favorite CEs.
It is.
And for this year, each craft essence illustration will allow you to listen to a dialogue between the servants based on the illustration. So, similar to when you summon a servant for the first time, when you get the craft essence for the first time, a voice will play, a cutscene, similar to the summoning scene will be played for the first time. You get the CE, and you can play the scene back again in the CE detail screen later as well. But you'll be able to hear voice dialogue for the characters that's featured on the craft essence.
Yo, マンドリカルド知ってっか今肉まんが50円引きなんだってよ
今日バイト代入ったしジュースもつけておごってやるから
Everyone thought he's gonna get bullied, but they're gonna pay for him. They're actually friends.
寄りますっせありがたくいただきますっせ
And 2 servants in my room. So for a limited time, you can actually display up to 2 servants at once in my room instead of just 1. So the event start date is this. As you can see, it will start tonight.
Oh.
Eligibility to participate in the event
All
is
right,
to just clear
everyone can play
Singularity
FGO while I
So
play
hope
Final
everybody will
Fantasy.
have a chance to participate in the event, and that means almost everybody that plays FGO will be able to participate. You'll be able to get the spiritual dress. You'll get the new craft essences and materials. I will stress this again. Play the events. That's how you store up materials.
Never know what you're going to run out of.
Yep. And next, we'll have X/Twitter icons and headers giveaway. That's actually using the limited time craft essence illustration.
Oh, wow.
And they will be available for download.
Interesting. I didn't know they do this in NA. That's cool.
Very nice.
That's a first.
addition,
Wait,
we
this is
have
the
a full
is this the first time
wallpaper
NA has
giveaway.
done this?
Players who share the White Day 2024 special site on social media will receive an original wallpaper on their phone.
Wait, this is the first time NA has done this, right?
So next we're going to talk about
Oh,
some
shoot, that's
events
pretty-
that's
that's
going
cool.
to happen in 2024.
I was not
As
expecting
the
NA to
stream
get that.
title suggested, the special stream program is called Roll to 7. And today's program was a recap on Prologue Part 1 and Part 1.5. The rest of the campaign will have a series of videos that will recap on the Lost Belts. And we have a new event coming out in mid-March. The eligibility to participate in this event will be to clear Part 2, Chapter 1. So use this opportunity if you feel like you want to recap on some of the earlier story before you get to Part 2. This is your opportunity to do so. And so we hope everybody
Good
can
luck
enjoy the
on
story
playing
and participate
FF7.
in
Good luck.
the new
I'm gonna
event.
have fun.
Next, I would like to announce that we have to meet the social media goal for the White Day campaign.
6 ink ports.
So thank you for everyone who participated. As a reward for reaching this goal, we'll be giving away 6 sync cords. Yeah. And that concludes all the information we have for today. So how did everyone feel about the stream? It's actually, we haven't done this format for a while.
I
It's,
hope
kind of like
you
a
guys enjoyed it.
podcast style.
I like, yeah, this is a good format, I think.
My personality type,
Yeah.
sitting down and just chatting with friends.
Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 10 million QP, woo!
Yeah! Lauren!
Thank you, Lauren!
I could have got 10 million QP in like 2 minutes. Instead of watching this 2-hour stream. Think about that, guys. You could have farmed 10 million QP in 5 minutes instead of just watching a 2-hour stream.
We can actually make it happen. Or do like a crosstalk. Like
It's like what, 2 hours? So let's do the math here. So
we can maybe do
60
it in, like,
minutes.
writing form, like a
Well,
special
we're I need
collaborative.
let me.
Oh,
I can't do math.
Or we can do like maybe not video.
Oh yeah, what? Like I'm gonna go interview them.
And then
Like,
it was
let's
just
see, hold on.
inside the Chaldea
Let me do
studios.
math real quick. So
So maybe. So I hope everybody liked today's stream. It was a little bit longer than our usual streams. I hope everybody have fun.
So
just
10 million
with us moving
QP.
around.
Now you know how much we tend to just ramble
Yeah.
as a group.
As I just
So
moving around,
if you're able to farm, if you're able to farm 10 million QP in like 5 minutes, hold on. 5. So basically, okay, hold on. So you should be, if you can actually farm 10 million QP in 5 minutes, you should be able to farm 240 QP in 2 hours. So literally everyone watched a 2-hour stream just to get 10 million QP. That's basically what it is. Is it 600? Am I doing my math wrong? Wait, am I doing my math wrong? On average, like probably on average 2 to 300 million QP in 2 hours, I think. But stamina and maintenance, but like a full stamina will still get you more than 10 million QP. But anyways, yeah, I mean, I obviously we weren't expecting anything huge on this stream. I mean, White Day came out, but yeah, I think it's a solid stream. I do again feel like they should get some content creators on their streams. Again, brighten up a little bit, get everyone more excited to see their favorite content creators for FGO. So yeah, that's basically. Yeah, it's a little surprising Nissan didn't appear. I would have thought Nissan would appear, but he didn't. So a little bit sad there. But yeah, that's basically going to be about it for this reaction stream for FGO Road to 7 for FGO NA. So at 9 o'clock, I'll be streaming Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So in about 20 minutes, I'll be streaming that. If you guys want to check out that, come on by. But I fully understand that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is a huge game, and you guys want to play yourself, no spoilers kind of thing. So yeah, definitely play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on your own. I highly recommend that instead of just watching me play. But in 25 minutes I'll be streaming Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, so I'll see you guys in